am literally dying right now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Arceus, and welcome to another vlog. Sorry if it's a bit, if I cough a lot and all that today, because I think I've got a cold. I'm not sure, but I'm coughing a lot, doing a lot of coughing. Coughing. Whenever I say I'm coughing or I'm wheezing, that's the first thing that pops into my head, and I don't know why. Anyway, the topic of today's video: YouTube keeps screwing me over. I mean, seriously, just keeps screwing me over. Not in the standard way everybody keeps talking about how YouTube's messing with videos and all that, and I don't want to get into a topic like that. I don't know why I did that. Am I out of focus? You're supposed to do a face recognition. Get back into focus, camera. Anyway, yeah, it's been doing this sort of thing for me to me for a while. But it's generally lots of different stuff that keeps changing over time. At first it was problems with thumbnails where they wouldn't show, even though I kept uploading the same one over and over. And they wouldn't show and all that. And then there was also, they started working again, by the way. There was also a time where every time I tried to upload something, it would say that it failed. And then I tried to upload the same thing and it would actually put the video up. And I was like, well, that makes no sense. You failed it a second ago. And it did that every single time. They fixed that, apparently, or something's fixed somewhere along the line. And the most recent of which it was pointed out to me on the other channel, which I will talk about a little bit in this vlog, because there's a number 6 here, and there should be a number 1 here, because this is a vlog on a new channel, but I still have the vlogs on the old channel. Anyway, what I was talking about was recently, not so recently, quite a few months prior onwards up to now, they've been attributing my videos to games that they are not a part of. For example, on my Paper Mario series back on the other channel, every single time I uploaded one, it attributed that to Paper Mario Sticker Star. This is not Paper Mario Sticker Star. This is Paper Mario, or Paper Mario 64, or Paper Mario Legend of the Seven Stars, I think the other title is. I don't know what all the titles are, but it was just Paper Mario, and I always titled it Paper Mario. So instead of putting Paper Mario as the title and the game, it put the most recent edition at the time, which was Sticker Star. Since then, they've been trying to attribute it to Color Splash. Why? It's clearly not the name of that game. Anyway, the most don't you be coughing. The most recent one was where I put I made a game, sort of, when I decided I'd try my hand at making a game, and I put that as a video title, and I cannot for the life of me get it to stop relating to something called I made a game about zombies or something like that. I don't know why it related it to something that was completely unrelated, but it's getting annoying, YouTube. Really, stop doing that. It's not. I can't. Because it's gaming related, I have to put it as gaming. It's gaming. I could put it as entertainment, but I don't know what I put for the other field then. Technically, it's all about gaming. That whole thing where I made a game was me making a game. So, really, it's gaming. But I can't say, no, this isn't a game yet, or isn't going to be a game. This is just my little concept character thing, or me just trying to make something. You know, I can't do that, because YouTube is saying, no, this is a game. It's this game, right? It's this one over here. This game? What about this one? No, it's not a published game. It's an attempt, a game maker thing, you know. Maybe I should put game maker as the thing. It's entirely possible. Anyway, so, yeah, I've been having some weird issues with YouTube for that, so, but that's not the subject we're probably here to talk about. The subject I really want to talk about is the reason why I decided to make a new channel. Yeah, basically, that's basically it. I thought I was going to say something else, but I was wrong. I made a new channel because the old channel was very routine. It was very... it got boring, I guess you could say. It got to be a mundane sort of work thing, and I realized that's how I set it out to be, so that I could just keep doing it as my hobby. But when you try and set out something as a work thing, and then you get no earnings from it at all. I never monetized a single video. If you see a video monetized, that is the people copyright claiming and saying, hey, this is our stuff, but you can still put it on as long as we can monetize it. Thanks, even though I would have made no money out of it myself, and I'm not really here to advertise your stuff. I'm just here to post my experiences of playing a game. But anyway, so yeah, I was treating it like a part-time job, and I was receiving no money from it. And it was taking up a lot of time, and I almost refused a job prospect because of that, which I have now accepted, actually, the job prospect, and now I'm heading towards that, and I do need to reduce number of channels, and that's another reason, but we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, it was taking up all my time, and I was basically obtaining... I had no return for all this time taken. As a hobby, that's perfectly fine. You take a lot of time as a hobby, and it results in a hobby, you know, a thing you do because you find it entertaining. But the thing is, I wasn't finding it entertaining. I was going through the motions. I was doing a job. And I shouldn't have been doing a job if it wasn't a job. So what I'm doing with this channel is... Yeah, I'm getting straight on to this. What I'm doing with this channel is... I'm making it into a hobby. I'm going to be putting up what I think needs to go up. I'm going to be putting up pretty much when I record it. And all that. Yeah. So... I'm going to be treating this as a hobby, and I'm just going to be doing, like, just recording what I what I think I should record, when I want to record it, etc. It also gives me a huge opening for any other games that I want to play. A lot of stuff is coming out next year, so this is actually the perfect time to change it. Because I really want to play Final Fantasy 15. I know it's already out. There's a Hatting Time coming out next year that I want to play. I'm still planning to do the Stardew Valley stuff next year as well, and go back to Pixelmon Red next year. They're having a reset, by the way. They're actually resetting the servers, so I'm going to be starting from the very beginning again. However, I get to keep my title. What was it? A youngster or something like that? It was the lowest title you can get. But anyway, I get to keep that, so it'll still be an interesting series, even if I'm not technically a YouTuber on there. Especially now that I've reset my channel, because I'm even further away from what their conditions were. I was close before. Now I'm further away. Well, I wasn't close before, but I'm close to their new standards they've got. I was, until I swapped the channel. But that's fine, that's fine. Again, I'm playing it as a hobby, and I don't want it to be bogged down like work-based stuff. And I feel like I'm a bit uneven. Anyway, so the other reason I wanted to change the channel is simply, I wanted to start again, was simply because I wanted to turn it into a hobby. I got a new job, and it's going to be taking up a large portion of my time. I'm going to be working a lot, so I don't have time to record and upload every single day, plus extras if necessary, and stream and all that. The stream's going to be moved and all that. In fact, the stream's going to finish, isn't it? Huh. That's a thing. I never even considered that. Anyway, so I'm going to be trying to... the reason I'm mainly changing the channel is because that's it. That's what I want to do. I don't want to have to stick to a schedule when I know I cannot meet that schedule anymore. I cannot. Oh god, I'm sorry about that. Um, so yeah, that's all that, and one of the biggest probably reasons that I wanted to actually change the channel instead of changing the way the channel works. Stop sneezing in the middle of a freaking vlog. Ugh, sorry. The main reason I wanted to change the channel is because I kind of changed my outlook on things. I kind of changed the way I thought. So I'm thinking completely differently to the way I was before, where I was thinking this was going to be the thing, blah, 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 blah. Now I actually am considering changing how I think about things. So, well, actually, I'm not considering. I have changed how I think about a lot of things. So, what I'm planning to do, well, not really what I'm planning to, I would have done. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to make a new channel so I could start anew with this new perspective and this new everything, like, thing. But I could keep, like, doing what I want to do. And of course, the channel's not just going to be about Let's Plays. It's going to be pretty much lots of stuff I'm going to be doing. I've got the vlogs already coming in right now. The stuff about the games I'm trying to figure out how to make. What other stuff have I got? I might make little skit videos or whatnot. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I kind of making it up on the spot, you know, which tends to be a better way of doing things than just trying to plan out years and years ahead and then getting to it and going, oh no, I have no idea what I'm doing. Instead, just go straight into it with I don't know what I'm doing. Like this vlog, I have no idea what I'm doing. I even got a cold at this time, you know, and I still recorded it regardless because I wanted to, because it's fun for me. Another thing I want to try and do is like a podcast or something, because I really want to do podcasts. I've been trying to do it for a long time, been trying to get into them. Oh god. Sorry, damn cold's getting in the way of the entire video. I want to do a podcast because I god damn. Oh god, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. You won't even let me get a sentence out. Oh god. I can't do it quietly. Okay. Let's try and get the sentence out without sneezing too much. Alright, so I wanted to do podcasts because I've been wanting to do podcasts for a while. When I first joined in on a podcast, I thought, wow, this is amazing. We can just talk and it's so fun and we interacted so well and I just liked talking to these other people and just sitting there discussing things, you know. I was completely wrong about the video I was talking about, but yeah, whatever. I may also made a mistake of talking about private issues that should already not have been mentioned. So never mind that. Let's not talk about that. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to get back into doing podcasts. I asked a lot of people if I could. I kept asking people if I could join their podcast, etc. Because it's really something I want to do. So I'm thinking of trying to maybe set up a podcast on this channel at some point. I don't know who will be in the podcast or what for or whatnot. So I want to try and set that kind of thing up, and that's going to be alongside all the other stuff that I'm trying to set up, and hopefully it'll be a bit more casual than what I've been doing as of this and last year. I'll be able to at least play things my way at my pace without having to get to a point and do stuff. So that is that whole chain of thought just fizzled straight out. You could hear that fizzle out. Yeah, it's actually nearing Christmas now, so I've got like the Christmas stuff out, and I just put my hats in the other corner because why not have all my hats appear? I'm gonna hopefully do some more of this vlogging. Well, I will be doing more vlogging stuff, and hopefully I may even go back to doing like the monthly subscriber specials and whatnot. But I don't know how I'm gonna go about that. I feel like there should be some kind of like specialized thing, like No, I don't want to do a specialized thing. I don't know. Again, the whole channel is going to be as casual as possible. I'm going to be throwing thoughts out and bouncing them off the channel, I guess, and seeing what actually sticks best. Yeah, that's still staring me in the face. I just noticed a note that I wrote. There is something I've been trying to do on another channel, but the other person hasn't got a microphone. Still! Come on, clone, get a freaking microphone! I don't know why I said that directly to him. That one might not happen. That's just a thing that could potentially end. But anyway, that's been a lot of things that's been happening lately. The YouTube channel changing is the main thing, and YouTube being silly with certain things. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to be doing things my way. I'll be putting the camera in the corner of some videos and not in the corner of others. Let's try, hopefully, not to cover anything up. But a lot of the times, it is really hard not to cover something up. I mean, seriously. Some UIs don't let you prevent yourself from covering stuff up. And hopefully I'll get a better camera than this. This one's a bit terrible. I'm pretty sure it creates lines when I move. I'm not sure why it does that. I don't want it to. I'd better get a better camera. But the thing is, when I get a full-time job, I will have more money to buy more things, to buy better things. Maybe a better camera and maybe some better setup. And I've just got my standard. I am using my headphones as a microphone right now, because I do not trust my microphone, because it doesn't seem that good. Even though everybody's using it, and apparently it's great and amazing, I just can't seem to get the same quality out of it. Maybe it's just because I'm terrible at audio editing. I'm terrible at editing. I have a terrible editing program, which I found out a few weeks ago wouldn't put a certain number of videos into a timeline. I don't know why. It just couldn't handle it, even though they were all less than a second. I don't know whether that's actually up yet. Is that up? That might be up on the other channel. It was a Paper Mario episode. I believe it was one where I was doing all the Chuck Quizmo quizzes, and that kind of got bad real quick. Anyway, so I'll hopefully be doing more stuff. Hopefully be doing more things casually. I'm sorry that the whole channel thing started to become a bit slow, a bit mundane. I got a new intro. That is one thing. I like my new intro. I think it adds a little new spin on the whole channel thing. I'm trying to phase out the thing I say at the end of the videos, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I'm not entirely sure, because it's a main thing. YouTube has been, as most people have mentioned, YouTube's been going through a lot of odd changes, which really make you want... I mean, the main thing is they want you to do is to interact with your audience, or have your audience interact back, which is quite hard to do when you don't have a big audience. You see? So I'm going to be hopefully trying to post a comment on every single video under the video, just making my own separate comment, because it used to be that you could post a comment with the video, but I tried that and they never show up. They never. For about half it, that was another thing YouTube screwed me over on, was I was putting those out and I was saying, oh no, but and somebody said, oh, I'm the first person to post on this video. I said, no, I put a comment up beforehand. But there was no comment before theirs. It never put my comment up. And I always thought that was a good system, because it stops people from going first, because you will always be the first person to comment on your video, because it will comment it when it uploads it, you know. And I wish it would do that again, because that was interesting. And so I'm just going to be putting a comment onto the video after it's uploaded, after it's published. Because I do schedule all my videos. I didn't schedule a few on this channel already, actually, yet. Because, well, I didn't schedule them because at the time I didn't have the scheduler. Because apparently you have to set up monetization. Even though I'm probably never going to use it, I had to still set it up in order to get the scheduler, so I can set my videos to upload exactly at 5 o'clock GMT every day, or BST when summer comes around, which is British summertime. So yeah, that's basically everything. Christmas is here, and it's gonna be a great time. I hope. I have light on my glasses from this that's in the way, but I can't, because again, I don't have a very good I've got to work with a lot of these cheap stuff. I've basically got a light facing a box to reflect light onto me, because otherwise I'd be in the dark. Here, I'll show you. Without the light, this is what the video looks like. Just a shadow, mostly, and the background's much better. And with this on, I can be seen. I'm here. And of course, I got my headphones doing the rest, and I've got this ordinary camera which puts lines on the video, which I could fix if it went straight into my computer and saved there, but it doesn't. It's not compatible in that way. It's not compatible as like a webcam thing. They need to get cameras. There probably is some, but they need to get cameras that you can plug into your computer and act as webcams but record like cameras. That would be so much better. Oh god. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about. There's probably a lot of things I missed. I'll probably mention it in the comments. If you guys want to say something in the comments as well, that would really help the channel, just to keep posting stuff in the comments. I'll try to respond as best I can to get the viewer interaction thing up, to get this out to more people, so I can at least have people to talk to. That was the worst possible phrasing I could have put for that, and I just went for it. So that more people can see the videos, and if they like them, then they'll have known about them, which is kind of the biggest thing, because that's the main reason to get your viewership out there, is so that you can find people who will like your content. Not like as in pressing the button, but like as in they enjoy it. And I hope there are at least some people that enjoy my content. And for anybody who's come across from the other channel, hello again. I'm back. I'm still here. I'm alive. And of course, all the collaboration stuff that I do with Ryan and Tom is going on the other channel. And when I say collaboration stuff, I mean just the stuff with Tom and Ryan. I don't mean like when I do collaborations, they're going on that channel. No, they're going to stay on this channel. But if I do stuff with Tom and Ryan as a thing, I will be putting it on the other channel. I don't know how that channel is going to be working. I'm thinking of removing the schedule entirely and just having those videos come out when I finish editing them all. When I finish editing each one. But I have... Again, I've gone to casual, and I really need to finish this episode before I repeat that again another bleeding time, because I constantly repeat that, and I think I'm going to be done here. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. But for now, we're done here. See ya. Oh, God. I can't believe that. I had to put the middle part in. I had to mumble the middle part in order to cut it out so that I could say the whole thing. I'm not going to cut it out of the video. I went... to mumble it just because I'm so used to having that in that maybe I'll just leave it in. I mean, maybe I'll just leave it like that. Because I've gotten used to it. I remember when I had to force myself to put that in. Now I can't keep it out. Anyway, I'm done. Oh, where's the button? Button, where's the button?